All right, time to talk about November's TBR. Luckily, we're getting this out ahead of time, not late into the month like usual. Son of a biscuit! What's up, beasties? It's me, it's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you. You're looking fantastic, as usual. BEA, beautiful beasties. And I am glad you're here. It is going to be a fun time. We're going to talk about my TBR for November. We're only a few days in. We're only a week in. We're only more than a week in. But that's all right. It's okay. And I'll tell you why when we get started. But you may have noticed I haven't had a lot of videos this week. It's just been a crazy week. I was working on Beast Tea Weekly, and it just got too late into the week, so I'm just going to put a pause on it. Beast Tea Weekly will come out Sunday. I'll use some of the footage that I had from last week, add in some stuff from this week. I'll wrap up my reading from the last 2 weeks, and it's going to be fabulous. So I look forward to that. And of course, we'll have a book mail video Saturday, doing my TBR today, and then I think tomorrow I am going to do my part 2 of indie books and indie authors that you should check out. So look forward to that. But for today, we're talking about the old TBR for November. Books, novellas, big tome that I'm going to read through the month, and graphic novels and manga. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my November TBR. All right, first up, we got books that I'm going to be reading this month. So I'm already finishing up these first two. I've just had a rough stretch of reading. Like, it's just been so busy with my kids and my wife's schedule and just work and things going on every night. And it's just been hard to find the time to read my normal 100 pages a day. So it's just set me back a bit. But I'm hoping I can get back on track this month. So I'm finishing up my October reads, spooky season stuff. I did get through Speaks to Nightbird, love that. Got through My Best Friend's Exorcism. Got through Between Two Fires earlier. I'll wrap those up and Beast Tea Weekly. But so I've been finishing up The Troop and Sleep Tight, working through those. Should have those done this week so that I can dive into the rest of the month. But these are pretty cool. I can't wait to talk to you guys about them. So look forward to that. We'll just put that right there. And then it's time to get into Demon in White. I kept pushing it back because I had some buddy reads or spooky season reads or things like that going on. Or I thought I was just going to read all Stormlight Archive, but there's just too much stuff. I got to diversify. And it's time to get back into this. I've been anticipating this for too long, and it needs to be a focus. So we're reading Demon in White this month. So I'm excited. Then I have got some indie pub authors and books that I've been putting off too that I just need to read. First up is Platinum Tinted Darkness by Timothy Wolf. I've started it, and then I kept having to read other things, but I loved his novella. Oh, it's not still there. Whisper That Silenced the God. Love that. Or Whisper That Replaced a God. I always want to say Silence. Whisper That Replaced a God. I love that, and I love Tim. He was just on the show not long ago. If you haven't watched that interview, check it out. He's an awesome guy. One of my best friends I've made so far on BookTube, and I really want to read his trilogy. Beautiful books, and sounds so fun, so I'm excited to finally dive in this month to that. Also, another good friend I've made who's just super nice. Love chatting with him. He's got book 2, Bloodbound, coming out. I did a cover reveal on Beast Tea Weekly. It's coming out this month. So I really want to read this. I read his short story collection. Loved it. I love his writing. And GJ is such a cool guy. Definitely should check out that short story collection and these books. I'm excited to get into this so that I can read the sequel too and give you guys my thoughts. So looking forward to that. And finally, Ben Galley is awesome. I've been wanting to read his books for a long time. I read the graphic novel adaptation of The Written, his first book of the Amanesca series that I really want to get into, but it's a little longer. So I want to read but after reading that graphic novel, I really want to get into that series because it was awesome. But I'm going to read his Western fantasy mashup, cool trilogy that he released new covers with illustrations. So I want to read these. So I'm going to start with Blood Rush and check that out this month. So those are the books that I'm going to be focused on for sure. We'll talk about these in a second. I've got a couple books that I'm going to be reading throughout the month. I'm not putting pressure on myself to finish them or anything this month. But first, I do have a buddy read with The Red Company, which is Jake at Nerd Level Rising, Chance Dillon at Chance Dillon, and Alex from Escandria. Awesome dudes, just my best dudes, my best friends. And we are going to be reading the Last War trilogy, starting with We Are the Dead. I did read this when it first came out, so I know I usually say I don't do rereads, but it's been a long time. So just through the month, I'm just going to dabble through it, remind myself of it, kind of remember things so that, one, I can have a good discussion with them and talk about it when we do that down the road, but two, so that when we get into books 2 and 3 down the road, I will be able to remember everything and know what's going on. So I'm excited to kind of look through this throughout the month and refresh myself on it. And then I'm getting close. I've got this on audio, on ebook, and physical, and I mean, there's still a lot. I think I'm in the 800s or 900. I don't know, but I'm getting there. And I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to try to finish by the time, end of summer when I started this. I'm like, okay, if I can just hit this hard and only focus on these, I can be done in time for Wind and Truth. But it's just, I have to, the reader I am, I just have to soak this in and take it in every day a little bit, and I'm just enjoying it. And if I don't want to rush it and make it feel like a chore or like it's a job. So I'm enjoying it. I'm obviously not going to be caught up by Wind and Truth, so I won't get to jump on that with everybody when it comes out. But I am enjoying this a lot, and I can't wait to get done with this and move on to the next one. So I'm going to still be continuing that. Novellas. And I will say, sometimes I'm too honest with you guys, but I'm a dabbler. So like all this stuff with John Gwynn and Bloodsworn, I have been also kind of here and there because I have it on ebook and physical. Been reading Shadow of the Gods. There's no pressure to get it done. Just when I feel like picking it up and it's really good, it's just something I'm going to sprinkle in. I know I do that too much, and then I don't finish everything. I'm sorry, but I'm going to put this right here because it counts. All right. So novellas I want to look at. I've had The Book Burner's Fall. It's by Anthony Ryan. Prequel novella to Raven's Shadow, which is, of course, the Blood Song trilogy. So I have always wanted to read that and get into Anthony Ryan's books more. So I think reading this would be a lot of fun. I'm not going to read this yet. Don't worry. I was just showing you. Get in there. Okay. And then this beautiful novella from Laura Huey. She is been a big supporter of my channel and just awesome. Ever since I was on Creature Creation with her, we've struck up a friendship. She's a big Detroit fan, sports fan just like me, but she sent me her novella and it's just beautiful. It's from the point of view of a dragon, which is sweet, and it's also got this cool thing. So like at the bottom here, you've got this mountainous landscape. Let's see if I can. I'm probably not gonna be able to show you very well in this direction, but if you go like this through it, and maybe I'll do a short to show it close up. It's cool. It like starts kind of dark, and then the sun comes up on the mountains, and then sets, and it gets dark again. And I think that's just such a cool thing that she did. So anyway, it sounds awesome. She's awesome. So I want to check that out this month and give you guys my thoughts. Another author that I'm good friends with, and he's fantastic, is Z.B. Steele. He's got a book coming out next year that has an awesome cover and blurb. I did a cover for that on Beastie Weekly, but I want to read his book, A Few Days More. Really cool cover. Just look at that showdown right there. I cannot wait to read that. And another supporter of the channel, awesome guy, good friend, Chris Ritchie, his Small Town Problems. I love this novella cover. I love that artwork. Alien Encounter. I'm definitely excited to check this out as well. So those are all the things I'm going to be working through this month. I'm excited to read them and share you guys my thoughts. Share my thoughts with you. It's going to be a good time. And then graphic novel wise, I'm just going to keep going with Something is Killing the Children. I love that series. Going to try to just keep working through that and getting caught up. And I'm really liking Grimm. Going to keep reading that. And then I do want to start catching some of the single issues of DC's new offshoot. I think it's Absolute. No, I don't. Shoot, now my mind is blanking. Anyway, I'll put text up for what it is if I'm wrong. But it just sounds fun, and I'm excited about that. Speaking of that, I'll talk about this more in Beast Tea Weekly, but there's a Comic-Con locally that I'm going to be going to in a couple weekends. Next weekend? Yeah, not this coming weekend, but the next one. And I'm going to record some footage when I'm there, maybe talk to some authors that show up. We'll see who I can talk to and what I can show you guys. So look forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. My son's coming with me so he can be my cameraman. Hopefully it's not too shaky. But I'll take a different mic because I'm not bringing this big thing and my little mic is trash now. So anyway, manga-wise, I'm just going to be focusing on Berserk because I've got a group of friends that are really far in Berserk, and we want to do some chats and discussions and stuff like that, and I got to get caught up ASAP. So I'm going to keep rolling through that, and that's going to be the only manga I read because I want to get caught up to where they want to start discussing about. So that's kind of my November, guys. I'm excited to share it with you. As usual, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If this is your first time here, and you liked what you saw, you enjoyed listening to me ramble about these books that I'm going to try to read, and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider liking and then subscribing. Helps the channel grow, makes me happy. You'll join a fantastic community of beasties, of wonderful people, and will be beast friends, which is great. Check out my channel, check out other videos. I've got lots of other things for you to check out and watch, lots of shorts, lots of videos. We have a good time here, so I'd love for you to do that too. And if you have not yet, please leave me a comment. Just say hello because I'd love to chat with you. Or let me know what you're reading in November. Let me know if you've read any of these. Just tell me anything you want. Let me know how your day's going. I just love to chat with you. I love comments. Always reply to everyone. So please do that. That's all I got. So until I see you in the next one, beasties, devour your TBRs. Be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly. We'll see you.